I was reading the last chapter of American Psycho in a bar, and as I was reading, I was aware of a neon sign at the back, flickering on and off, flickering on and off. And just as I was getting to the last paragraph, it finally flickered off. And I looked up, and the sign said, "This is not an exit." And then I continued reading to the last sentence of American Psycho, which is in capitals, and it said, "This is not an exit." And I thought, spooky. So I wrote this poem. It's called "This is not an exit." This is not an exit, the sign tells me in pale neon green. I had not assumed that it was. Indeed, I would not have even seen it if I hadn't been told it was what it wasn't. So now I clutter myself with pale neon green signs that tell me what they aren't instead of what they is. This is not the end of the line, a sign on an horizon warns. This is not a hippopotamus, the sign on the hypotenuse, Blinkenwell tells me. Not being au fait with Pythagoras' theorem, the hair on the hippopotamus is equal to the bum on the other two hides. I often confuse the two. This is not a lie, the sign hung on a truth proclaims. This is not the truth, a sign on a lie declaims. This is not a broken heart, the sign on my broken heart claims. Okay, little white lies, more camouflage than on truth. Ce n'est pas un pipe, Magritte explains in words and paints. Things is what they ain't. All I know is things ain't what they used to be. Cross my heart and hope to die. This is no word of a lie. As I sneak out through the indoor, in through the outdoor, making my escape. Watch this space, watch this face. Through the door telling me in pale neon green, I think this is where we came in. This is not an exit. Jan is an artist as well as being a poet, and when I'm stuck, I just stop writing. Jan just switches to paint and switches back to words. This is called Off Colour. Red is pretending to be yellow, whilst yellow is playing at being red. Black is being white, white black. Orange decides for tonight to be blue. Blue is purple with rage. Vermilion is green with envy. The colours just won't behave themselves. I throw down my palette and go and talk to some words. This is called I'm Alright Jack. The measles have got the mumps. The mumps, the chicken pox. The flu has got a rash, a nasty rash. The boat got it bad and that ain't good. The migraine has a sprain, a bad sprain. The hay fever has something wrong down there. The sciatica has felt better. Me, I'm only human and I'm doing fine. This is how my little girl got her name. Everybody thinks it's shortened from Matilda, but this is called Becoming Tilly. You saunter by, curled up in your mother's belly, carried regally from place to place. Your little kicks a Morse code we are unable to decipher. The team from EastEnders sending you to sleep. Mozart 40 quickening the beats. Mummy's tummy goes before her. Each day the dragon grows, her tattoo twisting into the cyclops of her navel. One day her belly button pops out as if you had up periscope to see what seas awaited you. Meanwhile you sail on true to the day of your birth. Moor yourself to this particular day unafraid as yet of Fridays and 13ths, dropping anchor at 7 of the clock this early morning, the longitude and latitude of your charted time. Your mother smiles. Her cries and your crying give birth to such happiness, you, who you are and who becoming. Tea for the tillerman sings the room, as blindly you search for the tiller to steer yourself through all your days, tacking into life, narrowly avoiding the reefs of death. Your name only then bestowed upon your life. Tilly, we call you. Tilly, we call to you. And you, unseeing yet wise, set course for your times, given as a right Nile wave. Thank you.